Skydrone 5 over the Embarcadero in San Francisco. Tonight, the state says San Francisco voters should not have the final say about development along their own waterfront. KPIX 5's Wilson Walker says a lawsuit doesn't just affect San Francisco, but every city in California that's on the water. Wilson?
Well, Alan, it is a gorgeous evening here along the Embarcadero, a slice of San Francisco that has, of course, produced generations of discussion over exactly how this part of the city should be developed. And a couple of years ago, San Francisco voters got a chance to have a say in that. But today, the state showed up and said, not so fast.
As the trustee, the city must do the best it can with these properties.
The question today in this San Francisco courtroom, can city voters make their own rules about their cherished waterfront?
You can't just interchange the city council or the port commission and the voters.
Well, it all goes back to 2013 and the ballot fight over the 8 Washington development.
No on PNC.
Remember that small but motivated group that opposed what they called a wall on the waterfront?
Let's not build a new wall on the waterfront.
Well, not only did they get voters to kill that condo project, they came back in 2014 and passed a ballot measure giving San Francisco voters the final say on all waterfront development. And today, the city defended Prop B in court.
That the voters can be a decision maker, and that Proposition B was intended to advance this statewide interest.
But the State Lands Commission disagrees, arguing that California's waterfront is a statewide public trust, and local voters just aren't equipped to make those decisions.
But I don't think we know that of the thousands of people who vote in an election, that every single decision maker is acting for the right reasons.
And finally, there is an element of politics here because the current head of the State Lands Commission is, yes, former Mayor Gavin Newsom, who supported 8 Washington, opposed Prop B, and is now supporting the state's lawsuit against the city he once served as mayor.
You know, he's got one of a few jobs as lieutenant governor, and now as the chair of State Lands Commission, deciding whether to keep this lawsuit going is one of them.
All right, now, we reached out to the lieutenant governor's office today. They dismiss any suggestion that there's politics involved outright. They dismiss that outright. Now, why does this apply to more people in California? Well, suppose there's a municipality somewhere along the California waterfront that wants to develop in a way that might hurt the coast. That's the state's argument, that once cities can sort of make their own rules along the coast, you lose the idea of the state managing our coastlines. Now, it very much looks like this case will be going to trial in September, and Sacramento and the State Lands Commission will have to make their case then. We're live along the Embarcadero. Wilson Walker, KPIX 5.